Hi, Cecilia. How are you?
Hi, Dave. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Sure. How can I help?
So my husband and I have around $250,000 worth of debt, most of it being student loans, I know. No mortgage because we don't have a house. And we also have 2 lease vehicles. We just sold one. We have another one that is over around 2,000 miles. So we've been trying to save up for a car in order to drive that instead of the leased car. Mm-hmm. And we have a family wedding that's coming up in August in another country. It's my husband's brother. And we've decided in order to help keep our gazelle intensity up and not take too much of a hit to have my husband go and me stay. And the issue with that was that his family was not happy with the decision, and it was very upsetting, and we got, called selfish, and it was tough emotionally to handle that. And we were just wondering, are we being too insensitive? Should we both go? So we were kind of in a pickle with that.
So, is his family wealthy?
No.
So they're all broke, but they're doing a destination wedding internationally.
Well, I don't know what his brother's situation is, and his,
well, I mean, if you do a destination wedding and you invite all your family that's broke, it's kind of unfair.
That's what I personally thought, right?
Yeah. So, where's the wedding?
Dominican Republic.
Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, what will it cost you to get down there?
So one plane ticket for their date is around almost $700 for a weekend.
Mm-hmm. And what's your household income?
We make around $60,000 a year combined.
Wow, and you have $200,000 in debt.
I cry myself to sleep every night. Yes.
So, how much of the $200,000 were these 2 cars?
Well, so I got rid of one of the cars. We got rid of one of the leases, so we don't have that $500 payment. That was the car payment.
Was that part of the $200,000 in debt that you gave me?
No.
Oh, so it's in addition to that. Okay.
Right.
And how much do you owe on the other car?
The other cars are leased.
Oh, so you don't have that in the $200,000 either.
No.
Okay, and what is the $200,000? All student loans?
So it's $100,000 his student loans, and it's $90,000 my student loans, and the rest are credit card and bank loans. Okay,
so what are your degrees in?
My degree is in school counseling, so I took loans in my bachelor's and master's degree, and he started a nursing practitioner degree but didn't finish, so he took the loans for that. So now we have that loan or that debt without a degree.
Both of you work?
Yes, we both work.
And you only make $60,000 a year?
Right.
Okay. Wow. So your master's degree and all of your work was a really poor investment.
Right.
Based on the career field that you've chosen out of it anyway. Because, I mean, if we just take yours alone, you say $100,000 in debt, I mean, you're making what, 30?
No, I'm making, so I guess I meant after taxes. I'm making around, I'm making 50, but after taxes, I want to say it's like,
okay. Yeah, 40. You're making 50, and what does he make?
He just started working a new job. So right now he makes around 50. He just started a teaching job. But that wasn't,
okay,
that
so that's like 100. 50 right. And 50 is like 100. Okay, right. So you make $100,000 a year. All right. That's a little different. Well, I mean, $700 one way or the other is not going to change your life. To the positive or to the negative. It's more the point of who runs your house, your mother-in-law or you two.
Right.
And that's what this comes down to. It's more of a boundaries issue. And, I might be inclined to spend the $700, except that everybody wanted me to. And then that makes me not want to do it because you're trying to tell me how to run my house, all of you. But yeah, $700, if that's all it's going to cost you to get down there, that's really out of $100,000 a year income, and you've got a $200,000 mess. The $700 is not the issue. I mean, you're going to find other stuff that happens that's going to be $700 one way or the other, and both of you need to get extra jobs, and yeah, you got to sell this other car. That's a lot more important than the $700. I think it's more of a boundary issue of, you don't get to decide what I'm going to do. That's not, you don't live here. And sometimes you do things not out of guilt tripping, but just because you want to be kind to someone. But as soon as they start guilt tripping me, I tend to go the other way. So I don't care if you go. It doesn't matter to me. I think you've got a lot bigger fish to fry than that one. So I'm not sure this is a sword I want to fall on. If it was $7,000, yeah. I mean, you're trying to fly me to wherever for $7,000, that'd be different. But $700 is, I mean, you can work extra for a month delivering pizzas and go, right? Which you need to probably be doing anyway to earn some money. So it's just, there's so many big numbers here, and that is such a small number that it's more about the relationship issues, the boundary issues for me than the actual dollars in this case. And so that's the way I'd look at it. It's so presumptuous, folks, for you guys, any of you, to do a wedding. And I've run into this a bunch of times over the years. It's fine if you do a wedding out of the country and do a destination wedding or something. That's fine. Or do a wedding in your city and your whole family lives in New York and you want to get married in L.A. because that's where you live. But you don't have the right then to be angry if they can't make it over there. That's presumptuous. And that's out of line. If you're all worried about everybody making it, go where they are. Don't put it in the freaking Dominican Republic. That's just presumptuous as crud. It's just, you're presuming upon my money. You're spending my money and then you're pissed I won't. That's just weird.